You open the mail, and there it is. A heavy letter from a life insurance company with one word stamping out your plans: declined. Or maybe it's a quote so expensive it feels like a door shutting in your face. In that moment, your stomach drops. It's incredibly frustrating. You're trying to do the right thing, protecting your family's financial future, and instead, you're left with a sudden wave of anxiety. What makes it worse is how cold the whole process feels. You know you're a person with a full life, but the insurance company has reduced you to a single data point that they've decided is a failure. That single no often creates a false sense of finality. It makes it feel like the path to protecting your family has been permanently blocked, leaving you with nowhere left to turn. The truth is, that initial rejection probably didn't come from a person at all. Most standard life insurance applications hit a rigid wall of automated software long before they ever reach a human desk. These computer systems operate on strict, invisible rules. If a single health metric or a mark on your driving record crosses a specific line, the system automatically triggers a penalty or spits out a rejection. But computers lack something vital: common sense. They can't see your positive daily habits, active lifestyle, or steps to manage your health. They just see the flag and push you out. That means a denial isn't a final verdict on your health. It is simply the failure of a mechanical scanner to read your whole story. A denial is nothing more than one company's limited opinion on that specific day. Overturning it starts with a completely different approach: a second chance review. This is where diversified insurance brokers comes in. Think of them as your personal industry advocates. Their entire job is to bypass those automated gatekeepers and take your case higher up. This document outlines their specific method, the Special Life Underwriting Rescue and Recovery Program, or SLURP. As seen here, the core advantage is gaining direct access to carriers' chief underwriters, the actual human beings making final decisions. Bypassing the software allows for a direct negotiation where your actual life circumstances carry weight, shifting the entire application into a human-to-human conversation. Let's look at how this works in practice. Imagine an applicant turned down because a specific blood marker, called PSA, showed up slightly high on a lab report, triggering an automatic alarm in the system. Instead of accepting the computer's no, the broker uses the context play. They sit down with a human underwriter and point out the applicant's otherwise excellent daily health habits. That added context is often enough to turn a decline into a full approval. Or take another common scenario: an applicant over the age of 65 who is being heavily penalized for having a high body mass index. A computer applies one strict rule to everyone, but human experts know the rulebook play. Some companies use specialized weight charts designed exclusively for older age groups that are far more forgiving than the standard charts. Because the broker knows exactly which company uses that specific, lenient chart, they can match the client to the right carrier and secure highly favorable rates. Without someone to match their specific health situation to the right hidden rulebook, both of these people would likely have walked away completely uninsured. The hurdles aren't always minor. Consider a client trying to secure a $10 million policy while managing severe, uncontrolled diabetes. As detailed in this case file, Diversified searched the entire market to find the single carrier willing to offer a highly rated policy for this exact high-risk medical situation. The same logic applies to non-medical issues. Say you have a rough driving record. Almost every carrier out there will tack on expensive automatic penalty fees. This is the matchmaker play. The broker knows of a specific niche company that simply doesn't penalize driving records with hidden fees. By placing the application there, the client gets standard rates. Standard systems struggle with anything unique, but finding the right specific market allows those same complications to be successfully managed. The life insurance market consists of hundreds of independent companies, each with their own specific sets of rules and risk tolerances. A rejection from one specific carrier simply means not them. It does not mean you are permanently banned from finding coverage elsewhere. And you don't have to navigate that landscape alone. Diversified Insurance Brokers does the heavy lifting for you. They translate your medical records, identify the right niche carrier, and argue your case on your behalf. Having an expert guide shifts the balance of power back to you. It takes a highly stressful process and turns it into a tailored, successful placement. So if you're staring at a piece of mail that makes you feel defeated, take a breath. Your medical history and past mistakes are only small parts of your story, even if a computer treated them as the whole thing. You have the right to refuse to let a rigid computer algorithm dictate whether or not your family gets the protection they need. If you've been declined, postponed, or hit with an overpriced quote, it's time to try a different path. Contact Diversified Insurance Brokers today and get your second chance review.